Hi, it's Money Saving Monday, or at least in my world. Now, if you're like me and your budget's tight, chances are that you've been shopping at thrift stores for clothes. And in addition to the fact it's a great way to save money, it keeps the clothes out of landfills, which is a definite bonus. But if you're like me, you might get a little overly excited when you find something that you like and it fits. You don't notice little details that are problematic with it. Like for me, I buy jeans all the time. And I often don't notice when I'm buying it that the jeans are a little, kind of rough at the edges, getting worn out a bit. So there's an easy fix for that. You can sew ribbon around the bottoms. This is a pretty inexpensive fix. You can find ribbon online like at Etsy or eBay. I actually got this through Temu, and through Temu it's dirt cheap. The only thing about Temu is not everybody's comfortable shopping there. Right? That's okay. I haven't had any problems with it, but you have to have a $20 minimum if you buy products directly from China versus through one of their local warehouses. And then if you buy it from the local warehouse, it's an extra $3 for shipping. So it still adds up. It's still much cheaper than I've been able to find things elsewhere. But um, the way you do this, if you're not already familiar with basic sewing techniques, is you measure the hem and make sure that you've got enough uh, ribbon for it. I usually buy two yards at a time. That way, if it's a little bit big like this is slightly more than 18 inches around. I can make sure I've got enough to make it. And all you have to do is sew the ribbon around the bottom edge, and then you also have to sew it around the top edge. You kind of for the top edge, usually jeans aren't necessarily straight legs, so you have to kind of ease it in a little bit, but it's not that hard. And of course, sewing it up the seam, but it's pretty basic stuff. Anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You're going to need needles, pins to hold it in place, coarse thread, and your ribbon, and a measuring device so you can tell how big your hem is. Although you could always just cheat and buy 2 yards and figure that's going to cover it anyway. Now, I chose this particular color to go with these shoes, these little Chinese shoes. I love these shoes. But after I did that, well, maybe that might be a mistake because it kind of limits me on what I can wear with it. Because it's a very bold color, obviously. So, and the shoes I wear most of the time are, they kind of conflict with that. So I would suggest getting something more along the lines like this kind of uh, ribbon. It's a more muted color. It'll go with more things. One thing, if you get the wider ribbon, it's a little trickier to uh, kind of fit to pant legs, especially if they're more flared than this. But I thought it turned out really nice, and it looks great. When I've done this before in the past, there were places where I was allowed to wear jeans as long as they were in good shape. I got so many compliments on these, and it's dirt cheap. I mean, I could do this for under $10, even back then when I was buying from more expensive places. Another thing that can help is to patch up little holes. Again, I'm not that good at noticing these things before I buy them. It's not a big deal. I mean, they're easy enough to fix. Again, I had a little bit of extra ribbon, so I just covered it up. And this isn't the best patch I've ever seen. I like to get the ones that are actual patches that have fancy designs, like flowers or something like that. And again, I, I've always gotten a lot of compliments on that. It looks like it was meant to be that way, not just something I threw together to repair something that's falling apart. And the last thing I've done is add an extra side pocket for my cell phone because ever since I got old and the middle age spread and men's pants fit me better, I've fallen in love with cargo pants. I have fallen in love with men's pants in general because although the expanding waistline is not good for my ego, men's pants have real pockets. Oh my god, it's so exciting! I have this one pair of cargo pants that literally has 8 pockets in it. Oh, I'm in hog heaven with that. I don't like bring a I don't usually bring a purse with me anymore because I got pockets. Who needs it? You know, it's great. But for cell phones, I mean, I like to travel light when I'm going on a walk, but I also like to have my cell phone with me because I'm paranoid about stuff. So what I did with this pair is I had another pair of jeans that was completely falling apart. My favorite pair of jeans too. It really stuck. So what I did is I cut out the back pocket and added some extra space. I made sure that all of this would fit my cell phone, added some extra width and length to it to, first of all, allow a little space for, the thickness of the cell phone since I have a little cover for it, and also for the side seams, the seams on it. And just hand sewed that on. I had to cut out, I'm not sure if you can see this, this isn't like the best thing I've ever done. Cut out the back of the pocket so that I could go all the way down beyond where the pocket itself had ended. And this has been working really well for me. Now, the only other thing I still need to do to it is you can see where it's getting a little ratty along the edges here too. I bought some like 3/8 of an inch velvet ribbon for to cover this up with. And of course, I immediately put it someplace for safekeeping, and I can't remember where. You probably know the feeling. But once I find that, yeah, I'm just gonna cover that up, and it's gonna look nice. It's gonna look fancier than these pants were ever meant to look. So that's nice. And that's just one way of saving a little money and, fancying up what you got or repairing if you've got old jeans you really love anyway, too. The same issues. It extends the life for it. So that's always fun. And it gives you a nice sense of satisfaction for having saved those jeans and having done it yourself. So I hope that helped. If you found this helpful, um, subscribe, like, forward, send on to other people or whatnot, share. It helps you see this or things from me more often. It helps other people see more things from me more often. And I'm not really concerned about getting likes or anything. I don't really care if it's not why I'm doing this, but I just want to help as many people as possible. So, anyway, I hope you're having a good day and I hope that helped. And I will talk to you later. Bye.